Yeah. Oh, welcome to Philosophers, episode 1. I'm doing this shit while I eat because I think better when I eat. It's much more relaxing. Anyway. Happy Friday! This video is basically an introduction to what I like to call... You can't even see my fucking face. Wetheism. The concept that God does exist. We are He, for we shape the world. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. So as you can see, it's Friday, so I'm eating fish and chips. They're, God, look at that, that's beautiful. But yeah, basically, if you understand that we are the higher power on Earth, it is our souls that give us life after all. I mean, otherwise we'd just be a collection of cells and we wouldn't have all this knowledge. And we shape the world. There's only one generation that's really, you know, between the last one and the next one. And we're the next one. And whoop-de-fucking-do, right? I know. But still, basically, we control the world. I mean, if we are God, and God is omnipotent in each of us, and we create the world, because if you think about it, nothing we exist, this world that we live in, nothing we experience hasn't been created for us, by us, from the generations that come before us. So if you say that the world wasn't created, you're a fucking idiot, basically. The world was created in 7 days. No, so that's just fucking stupid. I need a drink. But yeah, the only interpretation I really have is from, well, because of my indoctrination and the culture I grew up in, is the Christian Bible, and I do apologise to everyone. I actually apologise to no one, so fuck you, fucking niggers. Stop getting offended when fucking someone calls you something, for fuck's sake. You know, I'm a fat Welsh fuck. I'm a member of the fucking master race. It's not my fucking fault. This is the culture I was born into. This wasn't my choice. It's not my choice to be like this. My choice to live my life however I fucking wish to live it, in order to create a new world for the generations that come after me. You see? You fucking can't beat Tricanid chips. This isn't Tricanid fish because we're pretty poor. But, good. What was I saying? Yeah, so Wetheism. So God does exist. We are them. We are the love of the world. We create the world in our image. Our children live in our image. We have care over all the animals in the world because, hey, they can't run shit. Who knows why we fucking here? I mean, I got my own personal beliefs about how the fuck we got to this fucking planet. But that's just my belief. You can believe whatever the fuck you want, basically, so long as you don't intrude. Because if you come to the conclusion that you may not even exist, I mean, but if you do, no, you exist, you most definitely exist, but the other people around you don't. But that doesn't mean that you can go killing them fuckers because they believe something different to you. That's just fucking wrong. I mean, I'm totally opposed to the death of any human, but then I don't know why you fuckers in America and fucking shit got the death penalty. I really don't, because you could totally take those and then hook them to some fucking bike shit and have them generate electricity instead of fucking pumping their muscles up, so when they come out they're even more of a fucking threat than when they're fucking there. What the fuck's that about? Well, when they come out, obviously on death row and shit. I'm just talking about that because it was on Trevor McDonald last night. Oh yeah. Fine, look, this is the Illuminati. No wait, there we go. The Illuminati is basically a fucking... Can I even go on this subject? I'm not even supposed to be on this subject yet. I'm supposed to be talking about Wetheism, but I don't really understand how to explain myself very well because I'm not very articulate. I mean, my vocabulary is pretty expansive, I would say. Well, I say expansive for the area that I live in because I live in a fucking slum. But, you know, I can... Like, the translation I have of the Bible is something completely different to what I was taught in school. Like, in school I was taught he's got the whole world in his hands. So it's basically saying, oh yeah, you keep living your life and then someone will look out for you because they're basically running this shit. But now, we are of the stage of human evolution where we don't need people running this shit because we run this shit ourselves. Obviously we have to look out for the kids and shit. That's fucking gross system stuff. But yeah. Wetheism. It's not atheism and it's not theism because it's wetheism, the fact that we are God if you exist, because I know I exist for a fact otherwise. But obviously I could be generating you all in my head subconsciously and then it's just giving my sense the purpose of who I am in this universe and the entity that I choose to embody. That's just a thing. I mean, get over it. Fucking Alan Rand, Atlas Shrug. Atlas didn't fucking shrug. Jesus fucking Christ. Atlas was a fucking Harlem Globetrotter, man. Fucking shooting some b-ball out of the school. That's fucking Atlas. That's what Atlas does. Never shouting downstairs. It's just more butter. It's not butter really. It's Vitalite. It's just some cheap margarine shit. But yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, it doesn't really matter if he does exist because we are all him. I mean, I like to think of the Bible as a collection of stories that basically embodies the worst parts of humanity, basically like the internet is. How you got all these fucking troll groups and fucking going around, but they're just fucking words, man. Get the fuck over words. Words can't do you shit. This is a bit soggy. What a brilliant idea for a video. And then after every meal, of course, you have to have the, if you're hooked to these things, you're fucked, okay? So don't start in the first place, but if you're hooked, you're fucked, so. It's just. So yeah, Wetheism. The belief that we are God. That's why America has "In God We Trust" on the money, by the way, is because if we are God, then in God we trust ourselves. I mean, it is a faith-based economy. I mean, how can you have faith in just some metal that isn't this, like gold, for example, is just this fucking thing that we choose to assign value to. And then you got paper money, and paper money's a pile of shit. Like, this is my wallet right here. Like, this is British paper money. I love the fucking Queen, by the way. I love the royal family. They are fucking amazing. He, I'm not too sure about, but I think it might have been a misinterpretation of what he was saying. But yeah, I mean, I can't really say much else other than we are God. We are. I mean, I can't speak, because, like Stephen Fry says, I mean, he says, like, the Romans had these other gods and shit. And yeah, the Romans had the other gods and shit, and that's the characteristics of humanity that they defined. But if you were indoctrinated in the faith that God is all loving and all caring and all that shit, which he should be, but equally it shouldn't infringe on your liberties and your freedom of speech and your freedom of thought. Your freedom of thought and your brain is your own personal brain. No one can take your brain away from you. Unless you... But yeah. I say your brain is more... I don't think your brain thinks. I think your soul thinks. It's really weird because I think your soul makes use of the tools that have congregated together in this universe somehow to give it a purpose to... I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know why we're here, we just fucking are. Let's make it as good as possible for those to come after us, because then we know we've done something, and then... my life's pretty good, don't get me wrong. For a poor person, my life is pretty good. I'm pretty happy and content and everything. Wish I could give these fucking things up. That's why you shouldn't fucking do them. See that fucking marking on there? Fucking rollies, man. Look at this. Yeah, Wetheism is a thing that I don't know if the thought even exists yet. I mean, I know it does, but it's like the churches want to keep the secrets away from the people who are not meant to know it, and they want to profit from secrecy, whereas there are other people who want to profit from publicity. I don't want to profit from shit. I'm just here, man. I'm just here to fucking talk some shit into some camera sometime while I eat some fish and chips and smoke a fag, but I am putting ads on these videos though, so you know. Okay, Google for something seems as though they're taking me for something openly. See, I've always been free about my data. My data's always free, so my thoughts I always give out free. I still have thoughts in my head, but my thoughts are always free. And if you don't like my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but you're an idiot, because no, you're not an idiot. You can hate me all you want. I don't give a fuck. Your hate doesn't change my life in any way. And I guess that's the thing. You have to, you know, as long as you don't resort to fucking guns and shit, no one has the right to take another life. But then you say that, but that's the only way to exist. The only way for humanity to exist is if we stop fucking killing every motherfucker and just, you know, just live and be fucking create an Eden. I got fucking kicked right up the arse out of Eden. Well, I'm still here technically because I'm still staying at home, but when I move out I'll be out of Eden, because all Eden is your family home that you grew up in. And I have two mothers, by the way, so there we go. That shouldn't even be a thing, to be honest. I mean, so fucking what? As long as it... See, you need to bring back the community. The community and the social side of life has just disappeared. It's disintegrated. That's why people go online, to be part of an online community and feel part of something greater than they are. Little do they know they're already part of the greatest fucking collective in the fucking world. Just be open about who you are. Stop fucking hiding. And newspapers need to stop making bullshit stories up to generate more fucking attention to them so they can keep selling newspapers. No one wants to fucking read a newspaper anymore. Fuck me, I get all my news fucking day one as it happens, pretty much, if I can be asked. But yeah, Golden Axe. Video games are art, man. They really are. Can you slay Death Adder? Yes, I can! Stop fearing death. There is no afterlife unless you consider afterlife as what happens after you die, in which case that would be your legacy and the things you left behind. As in, my father died when I was 15, and now, you know, I'm here and I'm living his afterlife, you know? Heaven and hell, heaven and hell. Heaven is a place on earth, as the song says. I mean, the messages are there for you. Everyone fucking sings about the same shit. Everyone knows, you just don't seem to absorb it, and I don't know why. And I didn't absorb it for a long time. I thought everyone was out to get me and all this shit. But no one's out to fucking get you. And even if they are, fuck them. I mean, they can't change who you are, ultimately. They put a bullet through your head, your fucking legacy will live on forever. I mean, for all we know, John Lennon could have staged his own murder. Haha, there's a fucking thought. See, that's the thing with me. I consider all avenues of reality. Like, what's going on here right now, and what I'm assuming is going on in the room next to me might be something totally different. Like, the room next to me could be a vortex into a fucking another parallel dimension for all I fucking know. All I can see is what my eyes tell me to see, and this is what I see in the world, and that's Wetheism. But yeah, there we go. Wetheism is a term I made up that probably already exists because I'm probably slow to the party like I always am, even though I always seem to be ahead of the times for some reason. I mean, if I wasn't made for this heaven, then why does my 50th fall on 1337? I mean, that's UK dating, by the way. But how long's this video gone for? 16 minutes. So yeah, I'm just here to impart some philosophy onto you. If you're listening, no one ever listens to me, so anyway, no one will ever listen to you either. Get used to it. I mean, just fucking be yourself, live your life, fucking be happy. What's that song say? Don't worry, be happy. Yeah, don't worry, fucking. Don't worry, fucking. So many don't fucking worries in this world, you wouldn't fucking believe, honestly. Everyone tells you not to worry, but you really shouldn't. I mean, it's common sense, simple common sense. Song for the day you should listen to. Song for the day, what the fuck is this shit? Song for the day you should listen to is The Streets, Same Old Thing, because that fucking Mike Skinner is he's a fucking prophet, man. And that's the thing, you're just bored of the same old things, so you want to change it, so that we're bored of the same old stories. The apocalypse stories are just created to make you realise how short your fucking life is. That's all humanity creates them for, anyway. It's like, oh my god, we're gonna die, we better fucking... But then you all fucking panic about the dying and not fucking living your life in the few precious moments. Waste your life accordingly. Realise how short life is and waste it accordingly. I mean, don't be afraid of fucking walking down the street in a fucking fursuit, for fuck's sake. Why would you be? I'd love to see furries IRL, but there we go. Even though I hate furry scumbags. There's no water left in my cup. But yeah. I think that's going to be it for this episode. Just love everyone, man. The meaning is everywhere, you know? Listen to the words in the songs, listen to the lyrics, listen to the love, listen to the fucking beauty in your mind, listen to your soul. I mean, people who do, it's just, that's all people kill for, because they don't understand the fucking world. Well, maybe they do understand the fucking world and they just want to make the most of it by killing, but there we go. You shouldn't have the right to invade someone else's soul, and if you shoot someone through the head with a bullet, you are taking their soul from them, because the soul is what gives this collection of cells in my skin and everything, and it is the binder that brings all these fucking things together, and if it wasn't for the soul, I'd just be a lump of shit lying on the floor. But yeah, who knows why the fuck we're here? Who fucking cares? Just make the world a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Yeah, but charity's a fucking con. But yeah, anyway, also get the Catholic Church out of Africa. Also, is global warming responsible for the expansion of the Saharan desert? Maybe, possibly. It's on the equator, who knows? But yeah, it may be the hidden gem and everything. And stop fracking. Fracking's wrong. Stop fracking. Stop fucking fracking. Anyway, I'm going now because this is 20 minutes long and you're not going to watch it anyway. Goodbye.